This video will feature serious accusations and petty drama.
Damn it. I got banned from every Trump rally.
What does it mean to be a troll? Maybe you're just a guy who likes to dwell in isolated areas, like under a bridge or in a cave, and you enjoy tricking people with your various riddles and puzzles. Does that automatically make you a troll? Perhaps in some cultures, yes, but on the internet, the word troll has taken on an entirely different meaning.
He was trolling, and I was like, I'm not trolling.
What's the word I'm looking for? Fake and gay.
Yeah, that's it.
Humongous.
Humongous what?
Humongous.
Humongous what?
Welcome to the rice fields.
You are a bunch of damn immature dumbasses who have no lives of your own.
When popular internet troll Donald Trump announced that he was running for president in 2015, the online landscape was set ablaze by the trolls who were once restricted to the darker corners of the internet.
We like to troll. We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
Facebook quickly rose to be the largest breeding ground for the trolling renaissance. Facebook pages dedicated to trolling Republicans and Democrats alike started to skyrocket in popularity, all while Facebook's ad revenue was at an all-time high. For the first time ever, you could actually get paid to be a troll. This was a groundbreaking development for the trolls who were usually relegated to the darker corners of their parents' basements. But there was one specific troller from the Facebook new wave that rose far above the rest.
Hello, my name is Michael Picard. I advocate for freedom whenever and wherever. I go wherever there's oppression and speak out about it. I think ladies like a badass. Ladies, I've been to jail twice, so call me.
This is unlawful.
Get on the ground, Michael. Lay flat on the ground.
Unlawful.
This is Michael Picard. With a whopping 26,000 followers on Facebook alone, Michael Picard's special brand of political trolling has triggered right-wingers to the point of total breakdown.
Thank you. Punk. Hey, get that flag off the ground. Say you're sorry right now.
What'd you say to me?
I said say you're sorry.
Fuck away from
I
me.
said say you're sorry.
Get away from me!
On YouTube, under the name Professional Douche, Michael Picard is one of the few full-time salaried internet trolls. These days, his escapades are fully financed by his fans who donate thousands of dollars to send Michael trolling across America.
And we are here today because you guys want to send this humble tobacco farmer from Connecticut to Miami.
But how did he get here? What does it take to become a professional troll like Michael Picard? I knew I had to find out for myself. So I reached out to Michael Picard, hoping I could learn more about his trolling journey. What I didn't know at the time was that doing so would lead me straight into the belly of the beast.
This is what I'll be wearing tomorrow. The meaning of trolling to me is that there has to be a point to it, or else it's just laughing at people.
Even though Michael Picard mostly trolls Republicans, he's not actually a Democrat. Instead, he claims to be a staunch libertarian, citing Ron Paul as the guiding grace that led him astray from the Republican Party.
So I grew up extremely religious and extremely conservative. And then I came across this guy named Ron Paul. And he sort of changed everything for me.
After becoming disillusioned with the Republican Party, Michael Picard started posting some of his edgier takes on his Facebook page.
From then on, what I started doing is I started posting on Facebook and realizing that, you're not going to change people's minds by making a post on Facebook. So what I started doing is, instead of saying we're not a free country, I went out to the street and I showed that we weren't a free country.
In 2015, Michael went head-to-head with the Connecticut State Police and caught the whole thing on camera to post on YouTube.
Did Connecticut state troopers unwittingly record themselves fabricating charges against a protester?
I'm going to take my picture.
No,
It's a public property.
It's illegal to take my picture. Personally, it is illegal.
After being illegally detained and searched, Michael Picard would sue the Connecticut State Police in federal court and win a settlement of $50,000.
I'm hoping to hold these police officers accountable so that no one else has to go through what I went through.
Michael Picard's continued trolls against the police brought not only entertainment to his growing audience, but also discussion about the growing issue of police misconduct.
So I mainly focus on checkpoints because checkpoints don't belong in a free society.
It was around this time that a new character started showing up in Michael Picard's videos. Shäffer Steve.
So I got into activism because I met a friend, Steve.
Can you give me a pound? Come on, man. Come on. Your hand is on my property again. I'm helping you. Your hand is on my property.
It's too heavy for you, and I feel bad.
Your hand is on my property for you, and I'm helping.
Steve has also been influential in pushing me to where I am now. But don't anyone tell him.
Shäffer Steve was a lot more reckless than Michael, often getting himself into physical altercations and detained by police at events that him and Michael were trolling together.
Personally, I think I'm good at what I do. I am here to support President Donald Trump. Come on, let's be pals.
I'm retired military. When I like to shit, get off the ground.
But if I'm so good that people actually believe it, like, wow. I don't know if I should be flattered or think you're a fucking idiot.
The new world order will fail. Yeah!
Everybody donate to my PayPal.
Michael Picard and Shäffer Steve's continued collaborations brought tons of new fans to his YouTube channel and Facebook page. But something had already shifted in his content.
I'm not Antifa, I'm Trump. Trump, 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 Trump. I'm with you.
Go.
We're friends.
Go.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Stop.
See, in the beginning, most of Michael Picard's content was about challenging authority and proving that freedom is actually decided by those in charge. But over time, that morphed into content that was just about triggering Republicans into attacking him.
I'm just here to support Trump. I don't know what you're here for.
You'd be a little fucking turd. You're doing that great.
What?
Why are you following?
I didn't do anything.
You're asking for it. Stop.
I didn't do anything.
Stop following me.
You're harassing me.
No, I'm not.
Excuse me. He's harassing us.
You just followed me here. So if you keep harassing me, you're going to be responsible for the result.
Watch out.
Come on. Easy. What are you doing?
This asshole pushed me.
First, there was Rayla Campbell, a Republican candidate for Secretary of State in Massachusetts.
We were under a tremendous amount of attacks during their Summer of Love and their peaceful protests while running during the 2020 election. And my family was targeted numerous times. We were violently assaulted. We were threatened. It was a very dangerous situation, and so that's the reason why I don't bring my family with me everywhere.
Michael first met Rayla Campbell at a small roadside campaigning event.
We're done. We're done with your hate. We're done with your hate.
Here we go.
But after realizing he could get a rise out of someone who has a platform of their own, Michael started following Rayla around and filming her every reaction.
We're back together again.
I don't want to be filmed, so I'm asking you not to film me, so please don't film me.
I love you.
I made it clear, please stop.
Leave us alone.
You're harassing me.
You too, please. You guys are following me everywhere I move, everywhere I go. That's stalking.
Yes.
Please leave. Yes, you are.
I'm with you.
No, you are not.
I'm with Trump.
We're all together.
No, we are not together.
We are.
You can leave. You're now stalking me,
yes.
and you're creeping me out.
Then there was Diana Ploss.
Hello, everybody. Diana Ploss here. Diana Ploss here.
Now, Diana is outspoken Holocaust denier and also Jewish, so obviously she was ripe for the picking in terms of trolling. But as always, Michael Picard found a way to take it just one step too far.
I got the ring, and I'm proposing to Diana today.
This guy has been following me around. This is the 5th event that he's followed me. They left that off the harassment protection order, and he knows it. He knows it, right? If he's chasing me, that's harassment. That is harassment. I want him away from me. They've been stalking me for 2 months.
I already have all your information. So right now we're creeping Diana's stream to try and find her.
Hi, Diana.
I told you, stay away from me. That scared me. That frightened me. This is terrorism.
Will you marry me? Will you marry me? Diana, marry me. Diana!
It was also around this time that Michael Picard and Shäffer Steve publicly ended their friendship. And just like any YouTuber friendship breakup, they both made 20-minute long expose videos on each other.
It might seem as though what I'm about to say is a little fake, but I believe Michael Picard is a danger to the community. I believe he is a sexual deviant of types and will likely hurt someone in the near future.
Unfortunately, because Steve decided to make our private feud public, this video will feature serious accusations and petty drama.
Women I barely knew would reach out to me about Mike. They began sending me screenshots of his messages. Mike would regularly send out very sexual messages to women. At first, I thought it was just a little bit weird, but that was all I thought of it. I slowly started to transition from thinking that Mike was weird to thinking that he was creepy.
Steve's intention for making his video was to ruin my reputation. I always thought Steve was better than this, and I'm shocked by what he did.
The weirdest and maybe the sickest part of this whole drama is that Michael Picard openly admitted to using his platform to send inappropriate sexual messages to his fans on Facebook.
Let me start by addressing the accusations that are true. I sent every single message that was released. I sent these. I sent that one too, and that. This in itself looks bad. It looks like a one-sided conversation, and that's exactly what Steve wanted it to look like. In reality, we had many conversations of a sexual nature. She claims that she couldn't have a single conversation with me without it turning sexual, and that even when her daughter was in the hospital, I wouldn't let up. I have released 2 months of our conversation in the comments to show that that isn't true. Seeing these all in succession is embarrassing, and I'm truly sorry to the people who I made feel uncomfortable. And I would like to thank those who stood by me, rather than make a rush to judgment.
Aside from his response video, Michael Picard would represent himself in filing a defamation lawsuit for $60,000 against his former friend Shäffer Steve.
I gave Steve the opportunity to apologize before I even thought of filing any lawsuit. When I realized that not only was he not going to apologize, but that he was just going to move to another state and pretend that this didn't happen, was when I figured out, that I need to file a lawsuit. And I represented myself in Connecticut Superior Court.
However, since Steve was too busy dealing with the multiple criminal charges against him, he never responded to Michael's defamation suit, and in the end was forced to pay $30,000 in an out-of-court settlement.
So throughout 2021, I've got all these criminal cases that I'm picking up, and then the girls get me fucking arrested again, and then again, and again, and it racks up to like 6 or 7 different charges. And Mike slowly started to realize that the one thing I had to put aside and just not focus on was his civil lawsuit, because I don't know anything about lawsuits, dude. I couldn't focus on everything. Like, it was too much mentally. A few days before he settled, what he did was he upped his damages from 20 to 60, because he realized I wasn't defending from it, so he said, fuck it, I'll ask for more money.
As his YouTube channel continued to grow, Michael Picard seemingly cared less and less about freedom and justice and more about views and clout.
Tonight when this guy gets home, he's gonna look up my YouTube channel. Professional douche, remember that, people. Remember, guys, don't forget to check out my YouTube channel. Make sure to hit the like button, comment, subscribe to my channel, and share the video. You know the deal. And please don't forget to donate to PayPal and Cash App at Professional Douche, because producing content costs money.
The problem with making trolling content is that with each passing video, the envelope has to get pushed further and further until eventually you lose touch with why you're making the content in the first place. And that's exactly what happened to me and Michael. That's right. Before ever meeting him in person, I agreed to drive 13 hours with Michael Picard to a Trump rally in South Carolina. Michael came to my apartment the night before the drive so that he could do a fundraising live stream and so that we could get an early start the next morning.
I am, for this troll, I am going to Wouldn't You Like to Know? Unfortunately, I can't tell you guys because that would give a heads up, and I don't want anybody to know that I'm coming. But if you like the last video, this troll is going to be even bigger. Donations are already coming in.
So I said goodbye to Georgie and hit the road.
Ready? Yeah. Hit it.
Less than 2 hours into the drive, this weird little light came on in the dashboard of my car. Hey car experts, sound off in the comments if you know what this light means and also why my car was sputtering the entire drive. Thanks for your help. Ooh, fun road trip game for you guys. It's called Spot the Cop. There's a 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 cop. That's not a cop, that's a Ford Explorer. There's a cop. There's another cop. Okay, now for a bonus round. Which ones of these are police headlights? Okay. It was actually all of them, except for D. That one is a Trump supporter with a souped-up pickup truck. After driving all day, we finally made it to the hotel in South Carolina where Michael would be able to explain his plan for the Trump rally the next day. Michael Picard, what are we doing here? What's this all for?
We are in Pickens, South Carolina, preparing for a Trump rally. But my plan is to wear this robe underneath what I will be wearing that day. And then when Trump comes up to speak, I will pull this out and just remind everyone, I will say that the KKK supports Trump. And when I inevitably get dragged out, I'm going to say, I'll see you at the next Klan meeting, Trump.
So what do you say to the people who are gonna see you in the KKK robe and the hood, and they're gonna say, this is just unacceptable. This guy isn't holding up a mirror to Trump, he's just making an ass out of himself and creating a public spectacle.
What I would say is that these issues need to be brought to the forefront. It's important that we highlight these issues.
So when did you decide it was your job to do that?
Not sure how to answer that, sorry.
Specifically for you though, what brought you to be doing this in the first place? What brought you to the point of deciding you want to do something like this?
What led me here today is that I just want to bring awareness to the fact that Trump and the KKK, I'm not getting it right, hold on. You can obviously cut this out.
Yeah, of course. I wanna focus on you.
Okay.
You keep going back to Trump and the KKK, but I want to focus on Michael Picard, internet troll, political troll. What does this mean to be doing it at this rally? What does it mean for you in your career as an internet troll? What does it mean for you to be doing something like this?
I'm holding up a mirror to people. I'm showing that their views. I'm basically sorry.
After hearing Michael explain the reasoning behind him wanting to don a KKK robe and rush the stage at Trump, I started to feel unsure about his motives. It just didn't seem like he was able to verbalize why this stunt was anything but an attempt to trigger people and grab a bunch of headlines for himself. But there wasn't much time left to second guess things because Michael insisted that we get to the Trump rally at 4 a.m. the next day if we wanted a good spot in line. The second we got in line at the Trump rally, Michael sprung into action, immediately trolling some of the people that were standing right next to us.
Can I tell you something? I'm all the way from Connecticut.
Connecticut? Wow.
Connecticut.
Welcome to South Carolina.
I'm excited to be here today.
Great. Glad to have you.
I'm just documenting my trip down here, by the way.
Okay.
Yep.
I saw my face on that. Okay.
Look, I've never been to like any political rally before, but God, the vibes at this place are so cursed.
Welcome to Pickens. Don't start crap or you will be shot. Fuck Joe Biden.
But if you don't stop before the head, you ain't black. Just the message.
At a certain point, Michael decided he was going to cut the line so he could get a spot closer to Trump. It was at this point that panic started to set in for me. What is actually going to happen if Michael Picard puts on a hood and starts running at the stage towards Donald Trump at an outdoor event like this?
I'll see you at the next Klan meeting, Trump.
Get down, Mr. President! Target acquired. Thank you for the warning. I was ready for him, but it's much easier if the cops do it. Don't we agree?
Wait. If he does this, am I like an accomplice to a terrorist attack? I need to stop this before Michael Picard gets 360 no-scoped by a roided up Secret Service agent. I need to save Michael Picard from himself. So I did the only thing I could do. I snitched. Yeah, I know the old adage, snitches get stitches, but I'll give one right back to you. Dead men tell no tales. There was just no way I was going to get Michael to change his mind. He was dead set on getting shot or arrested by the Secret Service, all just to make a lukewarm joke about Trump being a racist. Newsflash, Michael, all Trump supporters are racist. They don't care that the KKK endorsed him. So yeah, I went up to one of these dinky Team Trump losers and I told him how to Where's Waldo Michael Picard out of the crowd.
So you're refusing the entry for doing absolutely
I'm refusing
nothing.
the entry. You've not done absolutely nothing. You've acted very suspicious in certain instances. I'm here. I'm asking you a couple questions you refuse to answer.
Okay. So you're not gonna you're refusing the entry.
I'm asking you to leave, right? And if you don't, I can go get local law enforcement and we can start talking about trespassing.
But this is a public
Sir, I'm not
street.
getting in this. This is a private event that you are uninvited. It's that simple.
Is there a permit for this event?
Sir, there is a permit and this is a private event.
Okay.
Any ticket is revocable. Please step over here. I'm going to see you out.
All right.
No line, right? He is no go at any point in time. Don't look at him. Over here. Please walk over here, sir.
Okay. Excuse me. What, am I going under the tape?
I'm gonna, yeah, you can go under the tape.
I didn't even do anything.
Okay.
Can I speak with local law enforcement?
We can speak with local law enforcement. Please go.
Okay.
Come underneath.
All right. Where's local law enforcement?
I'll get them. Stand right here, please.
Do you understand what he just said?
I do, but isn't this a public street?
It is a public street, but it's a private event.
Okay, this is a permitted event?
It's a private event.
But is it a permitted event? Because if they don't have a permit, then I have just as much a right, if I haven't caused any trouble to...
That's right, you can come through, but you're going to come through screening and you're going to reveal what you have on you. Because it's a private event.
All right.
Michael was just so excited to be banned for life from every Trump rally for being recognized for his YouTube videos that I just didn't have the heart to tell him that I turned him in.
Guys, guess what? Hold on, don't go behind me. Guys, guess what? Guys, guess what? I got banned from every Trump rally by secret. Guys, guess what? I got banned for every. Damn it.
As we drove back from the rally, I thought a lot about how I turned Michael into the Trump staff. I also thought about the people who were attending the rally. Most of them poor and isolated from society, and white. A lot of them, there were a lot of white people there. But that's not my point. They all camped out in the parking lot of a McDonald's for hours just to see their favorite guy say a bunch of stuff. And they love it. It's better than the Super Bowl for them. Mostly because they're, again, all racist. But getting banned from all Trump rallies for life isn't gonna stop Michael Picard. It's just gonna embolden him even more.
It's heartbreaking when you go to a rally, you stand in line for hours, and then it doesn't work out because someone recognizes you. I focus on, what's next, because what's next could be the thing that goes viral.
Even though the whole trip was technically a bust, I think I learned something really important. Purpose and intention are the most important things when it comes to creating art or doing activism. There's kind of a law of diminishing returns when it comes to trolling. The more popular you become for tricking people, the more difficult it'll become for you to continue tricking people. And in the end, all you're working to become is just another troll.